Hi, I'm Saga, and thank you for taking an opportunity to educate yourself on water. And in this video, we're going to talk about why this water is the best water. And we're going to demonstrate 3 properties of the water. But before we do that, let's talk about our human body. Our human body consists of over 70% water, same as planet Earth. 2/3 is water. Now, every single organ in our body is above 80% water. So don't you think it's important to pay attention what we are drinking? Have you heard about blue zones? Blue zones is the locations where hundreds of thousands of people travel every single year to get that miracle water, they call it. So those blue zones areas located in Germany, Mexico, Mecca, and France, Lourdes, just to name a few. So the reason people go to these locations is the water that is there has a healing properties. That's why people from all over the world traveling there to collect water and benefit from that water. And what happened is in 1970s, Japanese scientists came up with this technology that can produce the water that mimics those properties that found in healing waters around the world. So what are those properties? There are 3 properties to this water: antioxidation, alkalinity, and microclustering. By the way, before we jump to the properties, the water called Kangen water. Kangen means return to origin, and we're going to find out about it later. So these are 3 properties, as I mentioned, antioxidation, alkalinity, and microclustering. Let's start with the antioxidation. Before we jump to the antioxidants, let's talk about oxidants. What are the oxidants? Oxidants are aging process, rusting process that makes us sick. And what are the antioxidants? Antioxidants are that are slowing down our aging process. In nature, we have antioxidants such as blueberries, green tea, cod liver oil, vitamin C. Those are the antioxidants we consume to stay young and healthy. Basic example I will give you, a process of oxidation is when we take an apple and cut it in half. If we leave it for a while, it turns brown. That's an oxidation process. Oxidation causes by free radicals. In today's environment, we have abundance of free radicals than a decade ago. Kangen water, with its antioxidants, helps to neutralize those free radicals. Scientists came up with this clever device. This is called ORP meter. This is going to show you whether our water is oxidizing or antioxidants. As you can see in the chart, we have a positive ORP and a negative ORP. ORP stands for oxidation reduction potential. Positive ORP is bad for us, and the negative ORP is good for us, is antioxidant. So what we're looking for in the screen is the number with the negative sign.
Let's put some drinks into the caps. This one is the Sprite. This represents all the soft drinks, whether it's a Coke, whether it's a Pepsi, Diet Coke, Fanta. Next one is the glucosate. This one widely used by the people who's active in the gym. Let's put some more. Next one is sparkling water, San Pellegrino. Very popular brand from Italy. Next one is the Fiji. This is quite expensive brand among other bottled water brands. Next one is the Smart Water. I'll tell you how it's called later. This represents also Evian, Warwick, Highland. This is tap water from Bedford, and the Kangen water.
Now let's test each liquid, whether they are oxidizing us or antioxidant. As I mentioned, we're looking for the number with the negative sign. Let's start with the Sprite. Positive 280, oxidizing us, bad for us. Next is glucosate, energy drink. Positive 290, bad for us. Next is San Pellegrino, sparkling water. 290, positive, oxidizing us. Next one is a Fiji, positive 247, oxidizing us, bad for us. Next one is the smart water. Let's see how smart it is. Positive 250, oxidizing us, bad for us. Now is the tap water. Let's have a look. 268, positive, bad for us, oxidizing us. And now, let's look at the Kangen water. As you can see, number dropped to the minus 380, which is highly antioxidants. In fact, the glass of Kangen water has equal amounts of antioxidants as a gallon of blueberries. Can you eat a gallon of blueberry every day? You can, but are you eating it? No. But can you drink more than a glass of Kangen water every day? Yes, you can. In Japanese, they call the drinks up to here as a dead water, and the Kangen water as a living water, because it's a live water. Now, let's look at the second property of Kangen water, which is alkalinity, a pH. pH stands for per hydrogen. It measures whether our liquid is alkaline or acidic. You know, when babies are born, they're born alkaline. As in 9 months, in embryonic fluid, that fluid is alkaline. But as we age, we build up acidity in our body due to a number of factors, such as pollution, the food we eat, or the water we drink. When we go to our GP, they test our urine or saliva using a litmus culture to see if we are sick or healthy. This we can test using our pH tester on our water to know whether our liquids are alkaline or acidic, whether they make us healthy or sick. Now I have here a pH tester, red color dye. With this, we're going to test whether our drinks are alkaline or acidic. Let's start with the Sprite. Sprite, Lucozade, San Pellegrino, this is Fiji water, smart water, tap water, and the Kangen water. As you can see, I'm not a magician. The colors changed even though the pH liquid is red. As we can see in a chart, we have pH range from 1 to 14. The 7 is the neutral pH. If it's below 7, the color will be similar to this. If it's above 7, the color will be similar to this blue and violet color. Now, as we can see, Sprite is acidic, Lucozade is acidic, San Pellegrino also acidic, Fiji looks neutral, but still smart water is acidic, I would say. Now pay attention to the tap water. Wherever I go, I test the tap water and it always shows the neutral color. Why? It's because it's government regulated, and they put chemicals such as chlorine, and especially they put lye, chemical called lye, L-Y-E, that boosts the alkalinity of the tap water. It has a pH of 14, which is not even allowed to consume for human body. Then what happens is the tap water becomes alkaline, so it won't rust the pipes. Acidic water rusts the pipes because it's the iron. But how about the iron we have in our body? What happens to these irons when we drink acidic water? Did you think about it? So the government cares about their pipes, but it's our responsibility to care about our pipes. Now, let's see, Kangen water can help your body to become alkaline. Imagine this is your body. What happens when you start to drink Kangen water, you become alkaline. Your body, you become alkaline. Your body, you become alkaline. Now let's try the sparkling water. It tries, but still again, it goes to the acidic state. Lucozade, energy drink. It can't even try. This is how acidic they are. Sprite. It can't even try. That's how acidic these soft drinks are. And who is drinking nowadays these soft drinks? Kids. You can find the vending machines in schools, in hospitals. They're all full of soft drinks. And now I'm not surprised when I read the articles about the kids as young age as 5 having a diabetes or cancer, and we lose a lot of children. It's because of this. They drink a lot of soft drinks when they're young. This is what causes acidic environment. These drinks cause acidity in your body, and the acidic environment creates the environment for the disease to thrive, whereas alkaline water creates the alkaline body for health. It brings your body to balance, to the natural state, so it can heal itself. Body has everything to heal itself, but first we need to make sure that it's in an alkaline state. If you think, imagine you became alkaline. Your body is alkaline. You are healthy. And if you think the sip of soft drink is not going to do any harm, look what happens to your body after drinking a sip of Sprite. Have a look at it. This is your body, alkaline body. Look what happens after a sip of soft drink. It goes back to the acidic state. Just a sip. Just a sip. Do you think Kangen water is strong enough? It's not. This is how acidic they are. That's why now you can see that we shouldn't drink this, but we should drink Kangen water. Let's look at the third property of Kangen water, which is microclustering. Now, water has two sizes, big water and the tiny water. Big water is our bottled and tap water, and the tiny water is the Kangen after going through electrolysis process. Big water is very big to be absorbed into our cells, as the water molecules are formed in a big clusters. To demonstrate this, let's make some green tea. I've got a Yamamoto green tea with me. And how do we make normally a green tea? We boil the water. The reason we boil the water is because we want to break down the water molecules so it can make the tea out of tea bag. But this time we're going to do it with the cold water, and we're going to show you how with the cold water, how the Kangen water has the tiny clusters. Let's pour some tap water here. No green tea. Now let's pour some Kangen water. Instant green tea, better absorption. Now, people may think that it was wet from the tap water, the tea bag was wet. Now let's do it again. Let's do some tap water. As you can see, it doesn't make a tea. Now let's do Kangen water again. As you can see, it makes a green tea, higher penetration rate. Now imagine, let's put some few drops to each glass. Imagine these are the supplements, vitamins, proteins you take. And see what happens when you drink tap water with it. It dilutes it. It doesn't do anything to your body. Now, however, if you drink Kangen water, this is a benefit you will get from your supplements, vitamins, and the proteins. But this is the secondary. The number one implication is how it actually hydrates your body at cellular level, because in 2003, Dr. Peter Agre, he won a Nobel Prize for discovering the opening sites to the cells, and called aquaporin. And he stated that water that has a 5 to 6 clusters is able to go through those cells and hydrate you at cellular level. This is we demonstrated how Kangen water, this tea bag basically is your body, and how Kangen water can hydrate you at cellular level. And at the same time, when you first few days when you started drinking Kangen water, it's detoxing the whole body. It flushes out the toxins from your cells, all the waste, and people start to lose weight. This is the reason it hydrates you at cellular level. This was the last property of Kangen water. Thank you. What you've seen so far was only one type of water that Kangen machine produces. However, Kangen machine also produces other types of water, and one of them is Kangen water strong 11.5 pH. It is 100 times more powerful than normal tap water. To demonstrate this, I got 1 cherry tomatoes. I bought them from Sainsbury's, and now we're going to put some tomatoes in each cup. How do we normally wash our fruits and vegetables? Under the tap, right?
Let's put equal amount. The reason I do cherry tomatoes is it fits to the glass, so it's good for the demonstration.
Let's put some tap in one, and the strong Kangen water to another cup.
Now let's rinse a bit. Normally we soak fruits and vegetables for 10 to 15 minutes. But in this case, it's going to be a few minutes as we have a time limit. This one is the tap water, washed in tap water. Let's rinse a bit. Okay, let's put them aside to soak.
Just now, please draw your attention to these 2 little cups. I have a pure sesame oil in my hand. Basic science, what happens when oil and water comes together? They don't mix, they separate, right? I have tap water here. As you can see, it separates, it always floats. And this is Kangen Strong 11.5. As you can see, it's not a milk, it emulsifies the oil. Now let's get back to the tomatoes here that we'll put aside, and I think it's good to rinse them out. This is the washed with the tap water. And this one is washed in a strong Kangen 11.5. As you can see, there is a huge difference. This is not the green tea, by the way. These are the pesticides, herbicides, insecticides that they spray on our fruits and vegetables. And these chemicals are oil-based. That's why they don't wash off when there is a rain or when you wash it with your tap water. The reason I showed you oil test is Kangen water can pH 11.5 can emulsify the water, therefore washes off the chemicals off your fruits and vegetables. Now normally when we have events, we pass this to the audience to taste the difference, and they always tell after trying the tomatoes that washed in a strong Kangen, they always say it tastes delicious, sweet, so organic, natural, tastes like from grandma's garden. But however, when they tried the one with the tap water, their face is changing. They're like, oh, this is so sour. This is so unnatural, tasteless, they say. And some of them even put it out. You know, that's how disgusting these pesticides are on your fruits and vegetables. What I've got here with me is the book called Killing Cancer Not People, written by the founder of American Anti-Cancer Institute, Robert G. Wright. What he did is he interviewed top doctors around the world, and he asked them what is the factors that causes cancer these days. And almost all of them, they mentioned that pesticides is one of the factors that causes cancer in human body. At the same time, Robert G. Wright, he endorses ST501 Enagic Kangen machine for health, and he devoted the whole chapter of this book to the electrolyzed alkaline water, where he talks about the properties of the Kangen water for disease prevention and cure. Thank you. So far, we looked at the two types of water that this Kangen machine produces, which was drinking water, 9.5 pH. At the same time, machine produces pH 8.5, 9 point, and 9.5. So you can detox slowly. You start off with a lower pH and go to higher. And then we looked at the strong Kangen 11.5 pH. We did the demonstration with the tomatoes. Now, let's look at the third type of water. It's a clean water. Once you press the button, it says to you, clean water. Clean water. This is just a filtered water. It didn't go through the electrolysis process. This one is used for taking medication and to make a baby formula. Now, the fourth water is the beauty water. Beauty water. As you can see, beauty water has a pH 6, 5.5, 6, same pH as our skin. That's why it's called beauty water, so we can use it as a face toner. Here, we can use it as a face toner because it has an ability to moisturize our skin, to hydrate our skin. When you spray it to your face, it looks like your face is like grabbing it. It's drinking it, and then you're gonna feel young and handsome or beautiful, like me. Next one, this, by the way, eco-friendly. All of them are eco-friendly waters, especially beauty water. Ladies spend loads of money on monthly basis just for themselves, above 30 quid, 40 quid, just to use a toner. Now, with this machine, you can have an abundance of them. At the same time, all your family can use it. Your friends can use it. You can share it. Not only for yourself. You see how much money you save? Next, the last one is the strong acidic. Acidic. So what happens is when you press this button, from the top hose comes out, as we mentioned, strong pH 11.5. And from the bottom hose, we get strong acidic water. Strong acidic water can be used as an antibacterial. It can be used as a sanitizer because it kills bacteria in 30 seconds. At the same time, you can use it to clean the surfaces. And in Japan, they use strong acidic water to sterilize the medical equipments. They've been using this machine in Japan, in Japanese hospitals for many years to treat patients. And from the top hose, we get 11.5, as I mentioned. This is oil degreaser. So you can use 11.5 pH to clean your oven in the kitchen, stove, because it emulsifies the oil. It breaks it down. So you can get rid of all your chemical cleaning products in your home. That's why when we say Kangen machine, we talk about eco-friendly living lifestyle within home and outside. At the same time, it helps us to get rid of plastic bottles that we use, and that is being one of the major global issues. So if you see the value in this machine and what it does and how many, and it produces 5 times of water, please get back to the person who sent you this video. Just before I finish, I would like to recommend you this book. It's written by Hiromi Shinya. He's a doctor. If you know about endoscopy, colonoscopy, if you heard about it, yeah, he's the guy who found it. And then as a protocol to patients, he treated above 300,000 patients until today. And one of the protocols for his treatment, he put patients to drink Kangen water. So highly recommend this book. And if you see the value, please reach out to me. Use the contact details below. Let's get started with your healthy lifestyle. Thank you. See you on the other side. Let's look at the Kangen machines that Enagic produces. Let's start with the premium one. This one has a LCD screen, touch screen, produces 5 types of water, has antioxidation up to -800, has 8 titanium plates dipped in a platinum, and speaks 8 languages. And the next one is our flagship model. This one also produces 5 types of water, doesn't speak any languages. However, it speaks English, 1 language. When you press the buttons, it tells you which water is going to produce. It also has the 7 titanium plates, as I mentioned. And the next one is platinum model. It's a similar to this, but platinum version. The difference is, as you can see, it looks fancy. It's for people who are a bit picky when it comes to the matching with the kitchen color and so on. So this is ideal for those people. Speaks 5 languages in comparison with the flagship model, and the same amounts of titanium plates. There is also 7 titanium plates, and our starter pack is Junior 2, Level Up Junior 2. This one has 3 titanium plates, has producing 5 types of water as well, and the antioxidation is a bit lower than the previous models. Now let's look at the last product that Enagic produces. This is called Anespa. This is a shower unit. This removes the chlorine from your water. So when you take a shower, it will be chlorine free. It has a dual cartridge system that produces stream of therapeutic ionized mineral water. Thank you for watching the presentation, and if you'd like to know more information about the products that I've shared just now, just use the details below to reach out to me, and I'm happy to have a conversation with you, and so we take it from there. If you want to change your life, change your water.